Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 101. Today we have a nice little hobby box battle here. Everyone seemed to like these from last year, and so kind of doing it again this year with some 1920 Series 2 against 2021 Series 2 hobby. 6 boxes of each, half case. See who comes out on top. Let me know what product you think is going to do better. We'll keep track like kind of box by box, see who wins each box, and whoever wins then will crown the winner. Yeah, so looking forward to this. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the randoms here. Let me just pull up the good old Excel spreadsheet. And here we go. So here are the list of people that bought in the break. Again, thank you as always for purchasing the spot and for checking us out. I know we have a few first timers here. So again, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy it. Again, this is, in here we're kind of about having fun, hitting some cool stuff along the way. So talking hockey, talking sports cards, whatever you want to talk about, but just let us know. And if you're in chat, if you're in YouTube, feel free to leave comments. So anyways, let's get started. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Here we go. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Yeah, this is going to be a really fun mix. There's definitely some teams that, like the Rangers, for example, you still want because you've got Kako in Series 2. You've got Laugh rookies in 1920, and you've got Laugh in whatchamacallit, 2021. At least his OPG stuff, which is nice. So, but anyways, 3 times on the teams. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Florida on top. Vancouver on the bottom. All right. Good luck, everyone. Patrick, you've got the Florida Panthers. Philip, you've got the New Jersey Devils and LA Kings. Ivy with the Calgary Flames. Jeffrey with the Carolina Hurricanes. Dave with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shane, you've got the Toronto Maple Leafs. David with the Colorado Avalanche. Shane with the Boston Bruins. David with the Edmonton Oilers. That's David Chevrotier. Again, sorry if I butcher your name at all. Let me know how to pronounce your name if I ever get it wrong, and that way I can get it right. Sean with the Chicago Blackhawks. Ken, you've got the New York Rangers. Holly with the Philadelphia Flyers. Martin, you've got the Minnesota Wild. Hopefully we can get some Carills for you. Felix Hugo with the Washington Capitals. Brent with the Montreal Canadiens. Jeremy with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Patrick with the Anaheim Ducks, Bill with the Dallas Stars, Jason with the Nashville Predators, Edward with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Lazarus, you've got the Detroit Red Wings, Jim, you've got the San Jose Sharks, Jamie with the St. Louis Blues, Daniel Hunt with the New York Islanders, Kenny with the Ottawa Senators, Aaron with the Arizona Coyotes, Jean-Francois with the Vegas Golden Knights, Kerry with the Buffalo Sabres, Braden with the Winnipeg Jets, and Holly with the Vancouver Canucks. There are the teams. So yeah, I will get these into the team viewer here quickly. Again, I'll leave a couple minutes for trade. I know there are a couple people interested in trading for teams. Let me go ahead and if you are interested in trading, just I will need just you to forward an email to my email address just to confirm it. And yeah. Let's go team view, final. Here, everything should be good. Okay. All right. Alan and Daniel, I will send you a thing to email me. There we go. All right. So we'll wait for that, just for those emails to pop in. But yeah, once they do, we should be good to go. Again, just need the email confirmation. making sure that everything is good. So. Hey Waba, hey Tony. And I'm going to put my phone on to silent here because that would get a little annoying sometimes. So yeah, I'll give it a few minutes just because we do have the one trade. So until then, yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's been doing well. I know we Group Break 100 went really well. Again, I mentioned that in kind of the preamble before the recording started, but yeah, it went really well. So it was, for the most part, lots of really good boxes. So Cashew, it was 60 a spot. So generally speaking, they sell out really quickly right now. So a lot of people are having trouble getting spots, and so that's why we're doing whatchamacallit for a week now too. So it should allow at least a couple more people to get into breaks. Again, it's still sold out really quickly, but that's part of the hobby right now. It's just nuts how quickly everything's selling. So and just again waiting on those 2 emails, and then we will get started. So I just want to make sure we have that before the break starts, because again, if you confirm it after the break starts, then I would yeah, it's just kind of tough after the break starts, right? Because stuff starts falling out. So yeah, Montreal for Minnesota would be interesting. That definitely would be interesting. Because I mean, on one hand, Series 2, you're just hoping for Kaprizov, but overall, I think Montreal's probably, like, Minnesota has the higher, this is the weirdest thing I've ever had to say in my life, Minnesota has the higher, whatchamacallit, and, like, player with Kaprizov for his young guns, but Montreal's got a lot of really solid ones and probably more quantity. All right, Daniel, I got your email. Alan, if you're still in here, or All on Black. I don't know why. It's really weird reading Twitch names sometimes because it's just like, oh, I realized what your name is after reading it like the 3rd time. So I got Daniel's. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, Doc is Series 2. Chicago is like probably the best whatchamacallit, the best overall odds, so, of hitting stuff. So you've got Doc in Series 2 as your like heavy hitter, and then you've got like literally, so we have what 6 boxes of Series 2. They hit 28 cards in our Series 2 case. So like on average, you're probably looking at about 12 Chicago cards from 2020, 2021 Series 2. So all right, and I just gotta double check. I think I got your email. Perfect. All right, we are good there. Yep. Oh, like again, no worries on the delays. Like I get it. So, Trey, let's go to the trade board. So Chicago goes to Daniel, who had the Islanders. Islanders go to Chicago. All right. And now, ooh, did that actually update this properly? Sorry, I just got to make sure the team viewer is updated here. And I think it probably didn't. Yeah, it probably didn't. All right. So I gotta paste that there. Grab the Islanders. Paste there. Grab Chicago. Paste there. Delete. Perfect. That should flip it. It's actually the first time I've ever had to edit the Excel thing after starting, so that's cool. This should be correct. Save. All right. I think we are good to go here. That's our second trade. This should be updated. Oh yeah, Chicago is crazy in Series 2. All right. Everything looks okay. Yep. Sean and Daniel, again, thanks for the quick emails. I know it's a little bit slow, and I'll try to come up with a better way for it, but in the future. But yeah. All right. Here we go. What do we start off with? 1920 or 2021? Yeah, I mean, when you're chasing your PC players, like that's ultimately like all you can ask for. 1920, what we start with? Okay. Here we go. Let's pull something. Let's pull. I want to see at least one Young Guns exclusives today, so that would be nice. Also, my fingers, the top loaders, for whatever reason that we had, I don't know if you'll see it on my thumb, but like it just chewed up my fingers this week. So from sorting, I don't know why, but like some of the 130s and 180s were sharp. I mean, you've got I think at least Capo Kakinen in Series 2, 1920, and like honestly, he's probably not the worst Young Gun in the set. So like for a goalie, he's probably one of the better ones. So here we go. Let me get this full screen. Let me get the variation checklist out. There we go. Let's get started. Pavelski for the Stars. Right out of the gate. Yeah. It's honestly though, like it's really weird how the Wild went from like just a team that no one really wanted in every single product. Ooh, nice. Retired canvas of Scott Niedermayer for the Devils. Nice little legend canvas. But yeah. The Wild are one of those teams that like for so long no one really wanted them. Boquist for Chicago on the rookie portraits. And then like, yeah. The variations in 1920 were frustrating because they were just really tough to pick out. Marino for the Penguins on the Young Guns. Like, for example, like Tarasenko's a variation, but like the difference for him is horizontal. Some of them are just like, they're vertical. It's just a different image. And so like normally you'd have to go back and comb through the base, but I ended up figuring out pretty quickly that they just wouldn't have an extra card in there. For the Detroit Red Wings, rookie materials of Philip Zadina. So definitely one of the most annoying parts was at the start, and also with retail, because I didn't know if they were in retail or not, but I had it confirmed that they weren't to me. So that helped a lot. Cody Glass for Vegas on the rookie. Also, I like last year's rookie paper design better, but I like the platinum versions this year for OPG better. Retro of Frost for the Flyers. Also, I don't know how many people watched the Buffalo Sabres game last night and Flyers. That was a game. Well, for the Rangers, first good Young Gun out of the gate. Capo Caco. Capo Caco for the Rangers. There we go. We'll sleeve them up. We'll sleeve up the top Young Guns as we go, and then all the Young Guns will get top loaded and sleeved at the end of the break. when I do all the sorting and stuff. So I think he's good enough to go on a stand. I think Kako's gonna rebound too. I don't know if I was like it was one of those things where it's just like, this is either gonna be the most Philadelphia moment or the most Buffalo moment. And once the third period was like 3-0, it's like, oh, it's gonna be the most Buffalo moment. John Carlson for Washington. I got them through our place, so I don't know if there's any on the website or not, but I would check there. Next up, Twaranski for the Flyers on the OPG rookie. Yeah, that was a funny game to watch. Funny being relative. Hughes for the Devils on the rookie portraits. Because, like, it sucks for Buffalo. Like, you could just see it deflate. They had the chance at the empty netter, just missed, and then just you knew they were going to score. Volkov for the Lightning on the Young Guns. So, halfway through box one, I mean, we got one of the good Young Guns, so not much of a complaint here. Got a rookie materials. Blue of Bunneman for the Flyers. Yeah, I like with 2021, I know we were talking about base variations earlier, just to bounce back to that. Commando for the Stars. I really like that they made them easy to identify in a pack because it's just like, oh, this player's in a suit. Okay, that's a variation. Domi for the Habs on the canvas. And it's just, from a collecting standpoint, so much better because, A, people know that they've hit a variation. Or something different, and Asplund for the Sabres on the Young Guns. B, it's just like you're not spending that much time sorting through base and just trying to pick them out, and that can be a little bit tedious at times and frustrating. Nick Hague for the Golden Knights on the portraits. Especially like when they're actually like decent hits. Honestly, I think the exact same thing happens. Ooh, we have a high gloss. Oh, nice. For the Flyers, speaking of them. Claude Giroux high gloss, 2 of 10. Well, it's not a Young Gun exclusives, but I'll take a high gloss. Nice little Giroux high gloss there. Who had the Flyers? That was Holly. I think Holly's had a couple of rough breaks, so it's nice to see you get a nice hit early on. You know what? Nashville isn't... no, I guess Ingram Series 1 and Fabro Series 1. So you've got maybe canvases, I guess, that you're hoping for in Series 2. But Bemstrom for the Blue Jackets on the retro. You got canvases and I guess like rookie materials and stuff are your main stuff. Veronu for the Senators on the Young Guns. So it's going to be tough for 2020, 2021 to beat this. Like a high gloss and a good Young Gun. Rarity wise, sometimes we'll go by value, sometimes we'll just go by rarity. Giordano for the Flames. Especially like if the values equal between the two boxes roughly. Then we'll go by like the hardest to hit card. Gustafson for the Jets. Because like hitting a high gloss versus like a base Young Gun, I'd lean high gloss. So Kubalik for Chicago on the rookie portraits. And last pack here. Andrew Peak for Columbus. Oh man, clear cut exclusives. That is that would be nice. We have not pulled one of those sets for sure. Did we pull? I forget who was the Did we pull the Wahlstrom High Gloss? I'm trying to remember. I think we might have pulled a Wahlstrom High, or no, it was Olofsson that we pulled for High Gloss. Right. I couldn't remember who it was, but I know we got one. Just getting the base out of the way. And Captain Barbosa, I've been in that side too, where you get the bad team or the team that's not the best, and Sometimes, though, they come through. You never know. Yeah, I like that they have I like the whole clear cut exclusive stuff. I think print run wise they're really tough to hit. It seems like just regular exclusives are harder to hit in this year's Series 2 than even Series 1. Yeah. I mean, I had like a lot of really bad break luck myself in terms of like my own spots. And then like a National Treasures basketball break, I got the Pelicans last year, and it was last card of the break was a Zion card, and it's bottom of a National Treasures box, which is normally the rookie patch auto, and it was just rookie jersey to 99. So on one hand, really excited because I mean high valued Zion card is always nice, but on the other hand, oh man, if that was a rookie patch auto. For the Habs, Romanoff on the Young Gun, that's a nice one. The heart was pumping because like that is literally mortgage paid off on apartment card. But it was still a fun break. So I actually ended up like essentially getting a box of National Treasures out of it, which was cool. It's just, you know, you want that really big hit sometimes, and that would have been the best time for me to get it. Just the rookie portraits of Stuart Skinner here for the Oilers. But yeah, Chicago had 28 cards in their full Series 2 case break. I think it was 3 jersey cards, 15 inserts more or less, and then a bunch of just a bunch of other stuff, or a bunch of Young Guns. Reed Duke for Vegas on the marquee rookie. Yeah, I miss Panini hockey stuff. I love their stuff. 2010-11 Dominion was the best designed hockey card set to me. Like nothing will ever top that. Canvas of Killorn for the Lightning. That was literally my favorite set. Next up, Entwistle for Chicago. Let's see some Islanders here. You'll levy for the Canucks on the retro. No French variation yet. Maybe we'll get the Young Gun French variation. Yeah, like hypothetically, if that trade happened, that would be frustrating right now for the person that had the Wild. But hey, you could get 2 Kaprizovs in the back. Hey, there's a Nashville card. Ingram for the Predators. And you'll levy portraits for the Canucks and Gurianov for the Stars on the French variation base. I do like that this year's Series 2, there's an extra, like, there's generally you get 2 packs with an extra card in it or an extra hit in it. I miss the good old Series 2 days. Young Gun checklist between Buffalo and Ottawa. So what we'll do is we'll random this at the end of the break. If we get 2, both people will get 1. If we pull a variation or something instead, or like a clear cut, we'll random that off. Winner gets the variation, loser gets this type of thing. But I'll fill you in at the end of the break just to keep it even. So Carey and Kenny on that. Let's just set that one to the side so I don't forget about it. Yeah, I feel like that's the fairest way to do all the checklists too. Like the Young Gun checklist is that, you know, if we pull him in, or if we pull a second one, like that way both people get one, right? Because that's essentially what the random does. It's a 50-50 twice. Carter Hart for the Flyers. Yeah, Kakinen is really good. Like his numbers have been extremely solid, and they've carried over into the NHL, which is always nice to see. So, Nizov for the Sharks. It's our second Young Gun. I will say I find it pretty weird just with there being no base, or sorry, like no Stutzla or Connolly for the Panthers on the clear cut. Where was I going with this? I completely forget. I forget my train of thought. Oh, no, never mind. No OPG rookies. Sharon Govich for the Devils. Like no OPG rookies of Stutzla and whatchamacallit, Kaprizov, but I guess they'll be in extended. McLeod for the Oilers on the rookie portraits. Yeah, some of the pictures, I mean, part of it's the hand that they were dealt, right? The circumstances aren't great for getting photos, and especially to print, so it's always going to be tougher. Dumba for the Wild. But also, I think that adds a little bit, like, especially, for example, the Romanov one, you can actually see, like, the tarp in the background. And that also adds, like, a little bit of a collector's element to it because it kind of signifies the time. Makar for the Avalanche on the canvas. Robertson for the Leafs. Yeah, I mean, most of them I think ended up being live shots. There's a couple that are really goofy, but Alexiev for the Capitals. But I mean, they got to deal with what they were dealt, right? So it's one of those. That's why I think in extended the 0506 tributes might be really popular, just because Laff will have his actual jersey number in it, and I think that'll be pretty sweet. You'll levy for the Canucks on the blue. All right. Belzile for the Habs on the rookie portraits. In like a single box or case. In a case, you can get multiple. In a box, it's really, like, that'd be just an error on their part. Leonard for the Sharks. We actually didn't hit him in our entire case of Series 2. We hit his canvas, we didn't hit his base. But I mean, we hit two Stutzlas and two Kaprizov. So Foul for the Kings on the canvas and Teravainen on the Dazzlers for the Hurricanes. So in the same box, that'd be a sorting issue, or you hit like a parallel, but in a case. And there's Malay. That's the other one we didn't hit. So for the Capitals. The headshot Young Guns are definitely the weird ones. The player did not play the year their card was released, but no. So once they get one, then they get that's an Easter egg hit for the Dallas Stars. Day with the Cup flashbacks of Mike Modano. Hands up if you had us pulling one of these. I didn't. Who had the Stars? Bill. There you go. Well, honestly, really close between the two boxes. Like, I don't know which one's better here. I tend to lean high gloss, but I don't know. It's really close. That's really close. I actually don't know which one to call a winner there. Yeah, I think they're 1 in 1,000. That's a regular Day with the Cup. I don't think the flashbacks were announced. I think there were Easter eggs. Kind of like last year, they did some of them as Easter eggs. Yeah, I think that's a good one to call a draw. Because overall, I think it was fairly even, so we'll go to a series. We'll start off with 2021 this time. But it's a draw, so 1 point for each, I guess. Yeah, not a bad start here, though. I'll get the team viewer back up for just a couple more boxes here. There we go. Obviously, box is empty. All right. Let's top that box, I guess. That's a really good start, though, from both. 2 short print inserts, 2 good young guns. So, starting off with Lawrence for the Hurricanes on the young guns. Nice. As soon as I saw the Gretzky Day with the Cup flashback pop up, I bought one on eBay just because they're really, really nice looking cards. Francouz for the Avalanche. But yeah, Knockout Panda, once they have a young gun, or they're kind of in a rookie year, they can't get another one. So, Hellebuck for the Jets, they'll do flashback type of stuff. So in Clear Cut, for example, they'll remake the card, and then also it'll be signed instead. So it's a little bit different. It's not quite the same, but you'll never get 2 young guns. Cal Foot on the young gun canvas for the Lightning. But yeah, overall, really good start. Byram for the Avs on the rookie. I don't know why I put him in that pile. You can go there. I mean, I just like Byram. Yeah, I love the Day with the Cup flashback set. I think it's really well done. So, Kiviranta retro for the Stars. Base on the rest. The newest member of the LA Kings there in Lemieux. Oh yeah, Declare, wasn't that? I think was he traded though? Wasn't that the case? For the Dallas Stars, Dellandrea on the rookie materials. I think if they're a high-profile rookie and get traded, they'll sometimes do 2, but I don't think they'll do that anymore type of thing. Yeah, so that was a trade case. Marquee rookie of Mason Marchment for the Florida Panthers. That card messed me up while sorting because it's the Toronto jersey and it's oh no, tiny Florida logo. Yeah. Entwistle for Chicago and French variation of Bailey for the Islanders. There you go. Next up, nice. Cousins for the Sabres. I think he got. It looked like he got injured last game, which kind of sucks. But we'll keep him in the recap pile there, below Romanov. They're pretty interchangeable, if you'd ask me. So, Shea Theodore on the canvas for Vegas. Another young gun. Cole Smith for Nashville. The most generic name out there, but Stuart Skinner for the Oilers, retro. I think if Cousins can work on his in-tight game, his ability to stick handle in tight, he'll be a really good player, but that's what's going to separate him from being an average player. Turkov for the Blue Jackets, because his in-tight puck skills are really not good, and you need to have those at the NHL level. And just his ability to read the play. I know it was tough judging even in the World Juniors because smaller sample size, but Kiviranta for the Stars on the portraits. But even in junior, sometimes his ability to read the play is a little bit not great. So I think if he can grow that part of his game, then he'll definitely be really good. I think that's just going to be the separator kind of. Coughlin for the Golden Knights. He has all the traits that you need to become kind of that elite player. It's just he needs that one final part to his game. And I think he can get there. Hints for the Stars. Hey, I mean, with hockey, it's fine because there's a couple players that I'll mess up here and there if I'm not super familiar with them. But like, when it comes to other sports like basketball and football, like there are names that I mess up just because I'm not 100% familiar with them. So, Kurashev for the Chicago Blackhawks. So, and like there's some that just comes down to a difference of pronunciation and what's correct, what's not correct, and you could have debates for years about that. But, nice box filler for the Leafs of Ty Domi. That is someone who definitely filled a lot of boxes. Need to get. Oh, we have 100 point left. Well, honestly, I think that warrants the final stand there. Actually, I think I have another pack of stands somewhere by me. But, and just based on the rest, I can't see them is the problem. Oh, they're over there. Okay. So if I need to get more, I can get more. Like hockey, I'm fine with most players' names. Kurashev blue for the Blackhawks, but yeah. Yeah, the box fillers are really nice. I don't think there is, but I agree. Those would be really, really nice. Portraits of McNiven for the Habs. Like, that's a name that I'm kind of not 100% most familiar with. But box fillers are 1 per case. So 1 in 288 packs. Latunov for the Sharks. The Sharks are another team that between these two products are probably solid. So, yeah, 1 in 288. So, like, tough pulls, but not, like, the toughest thing. Keller for the Yotes. Yandel for the Panthers. I don't know why the name escaped me for so long. And final pack here. Hagel for Chicago. I like him as a young gun. I think he's one of the early, like, sleepers of the set. Alright. Base can go there. So, solid box. It's beatable. It's definitely beatable for Series 2. Yeah, I mean, Chicago's crushing it with... They always crush it with quantity. It just comes down to quality. Right? And, like, again, PC. If you hit one, like... If somehow we open up the Sorokin High Gloss or exclusives or even just a base and like Hagel's the best Blackhawk we get, then But Chicago, like odds wise, will more than likely crush them just pure quantity wise because they have a lot of rookies between the 2 years. So. And I mean, heavy hitter wise, I think Doc is gonna like his hype's back up now, which is nice. Panarin for the Rangers, but yeah. Monahan for the Flames. Timmins for the Avalanche. Gauthier for the Hurricanes. I think he's with one of the big guys. I think he's normally with he's either with McCarr or Doc, it feels like. But well, young gun clear cut of Joey Dackard for the Senators. So, I mean, there's a case hit right there. So, case hit for case hit. I think you take the young gun over the box filler, but it's close. You can see the argument for both. Let me just grab the other pack of stands because I didn't think I'd need them, but here we are. All right. Joey Dackard for the Senators. Oh, there we go. Slide them in there. So I think it'll take a Young Gun better than, or around the same as Cousins. Because like just value-wise, I take a Young Gun clear cut over the box filler. Merzlikins for Columbus. Just if the player ever does anything well, then, you know, they'll go up in value the most. Hayden for the Yotes on the retro. Well, that's kind of going to decide the box right there. Nice little Makar Young Gun for the Avs. David Landry, there you go. Kako, you're getting knocked off. You're running the stand is over. We should, based off how the Series 1 or Series 1 and Series 2 worked last year, we should probably have a Young Gun canvas in this box. Because it seemed like every time you got a really good hit, you got a Young Gun canvas. Well, right on cue, Rubtsov for the Flyers. Obviously not the biggest name, but hey, still solid. Could you imagine if that was like a Hughes Young Gun canvas? That would have been just nuts. Suzuki for the Habs. Yeah, that's this is 4 boxes in, and we already have a pretty solid row there. McEachran for the Blues. And Pitlick for the Predators. Nashville on the board again. 2 Young Guns. I think you got both the Young Guns that you could possibly get. Unless, oh no, Trennan's SPA, right. Yeah, the Hughes Young Gun canvas is just nuts. Hag for Vegas. I'm assuming we're talking Quinn here and not Jack, so. But the Quinn Hughes Young Gun canvas is legitimately like one of the few Young Gun canvases that I think is actually like way worth it above the base photography wise. That's Hag for Vegas on the rookie, by the way. I think we have a rookie shooting stars coming up. Nope, it's canvas backwards. Never mind. Grubauer for the Avs. Yeah, and just like the whole like photo and stuff, like you could tell he's making a really like skilled, powerful move. It's just a really good one. Perhorkin for the Kings. Well, it's not a Makar box without a Perhorkin. So I think we're going 2-1 for Series 1 here, Series 1 1920. Bemstrom for the Blue Jackets, just because Makar trumps Cousins and Dackert is, I would say, better than Domi. So everything else from here is kind of great. Cody Glass on the gold rookie for the Vegas Golden Knights. Pulled some rare parallels of his over the past little bit. Got his OPG Platinum Orange Checkers out of 25. Twaranski for the Flyers on the retro. Davidson for the Senators on the Young Guns. But yeah, that photo of Quinn Hughes is just, it's one of the best like out there. Atkinson for the Blue Jackets on the canvas. Verhaeghe for Tampa on the rookie. And 2 packs to go here. I think we're done for Young Guns. Probably just inserts Lafferty for the Penguins. And last one here. Oh no, I guess we still have one more. Bemstrom for the Blue Jackets. Honestly, not bad. Bemstrom is solid. But yeah, that's a real good box of Series 2. So swap back here. Get the base tucked away. There we go. All right, so Series 2 won that one, so we'll lead off with them. I'm leaving room for an extra hit on the side, by the way. Just because I feel like we're going to get something big that we're going to want to put in the middle, and we'll kind of show the top 3 hits off of each box, or each product, and then one big one to end it off. So, we'll see though. I think right now Makar's that big one. But hey, like, again, 2 boxes of, from 2 boxes each of both Series 2, like, we're doing pretty well. A high gloss, a clear cut Young Guns, Day with the Cup, the box filler, like, from just random boxes, essentially, like 6 random boxes, because it's half a case. That's pretty good. Commando for the Stars. On the retro, I don't think, yeah, that's not a blank back, so. If one time I didn't check an OPG retro rookie and it was a blank back. Nice Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. It's kind of dropped off a little bit, but Merzlikins was normally with Suzuki, if I remember correctly. Well, Young Gun canvas of Timmins for the Avs. The Avs are so good in both years. They're better in Series 1 in 2021, but Costin for the Blues. It's another player that I like. And give him a little bit more time, and he'll be pretty good force to reckon with. Bjorn fought for the Kings. Premu for the Habs. Nice one there for the Habs. Zadina for the Red Wings. Another solid one. Again, I think once he kind of gets more playing time, be better. So 3 really solid Young Guns out of the gate here. Kadri for the Avalanche. And like decent Young Gun canvas, kind of like a B, C tier guy. Probably a C tier in that crop, but Timashov for the Leafs. Coleman for the Bruins on the rookie portraits. Frederick for the Bruins. Again, not a bad one. So, like, this box is just solid Young Guns, no heavy hitters so far, but just everyone is a player that's got potential to be like a top 6 or starter. So that is pretty solid. Trouba for the Rangers on the update. I'd take this box. Again, you obviously want the heavy hitter, but Gustafsson for the Jets. Duchesne for the Predators. I wonder what our big hit, because we got a Young Gun canvas in this, and typically you have a bigger hit in a box with a Young Gun canvas from last year. So, Nygaard for the Oilers on the portraits. We've hit the Daccord, Young Gun Clear Cut, the Makar. Just lots of really solid Young Guns this box. The Dina, Frederick, Premu, and Merzlikins. Timashov for the Leafs. He is now an Islander. I think he's in the Islanders organization now, at least, after bouncing around. Well, here's our next. I think this is probably the special hit. Iafallo on the clear cut for the Kings. Not the biggest name there, but not the worst. Dobson for the Islanders. On the rookie. I think Dobson's going to be a real good player for a long time. Heinola for the Jets. Oop, Craig Anderson wanted to go flying. Caden Haas for the Oilers. On the rookie. Canvas of Svechnikov for the Hurricanes. Mr. Svechnikov. And I think this is our last. We might have one more Young Gun, I guess. Lafferty for the Penguins. Zadina, we might have one more. Yeah, Dobson, I hated that he didn't get minutes last year, to be honest. Jones for the Ducks on the rookie portraits. And last pack. Oh, we got something special here. We got a Tricksters of Barkov for the Panthers. Nice little insert there. I don't think there's... Yeah, I guess there's not Tricksters this year. I don't have 55 pointers on me, so that one will have to stay there for right now. But cool card. Those are about... You normally get 1 to 2 per case, it feels like. Actually, no, they're probably less than 1 per case. But not the highest valued cards, but I like the theming behind them because it's 3 pucks with a specific date for the hat trick. To me, that's just a well-designed card. It's not necessarily going to be the highest value, but from like a collecting standpoint, it's pretty cool. I'm just going to take a quick sip of water here. Oh, there we go. Voice is a little bit better. Alright, well, it's going to be, it's beatable. Series 2 is definitely beatable. It's just, they've got to get, I think, a top-end Young Gun and then, like, a solid support. A top-end Young Gun probably wins, but it's really close. Like, it'd be really close if we got, like, I don't know, say Hoglander in the box. Like, that would be close to being a tie. So... Probably needs a little bit more than that, but we will see. Starting off with our first Young Gun here. And it is Darren Radish for the Rangers. I couldn't figure out like who he reminded me of, and he reminds me of like a bit of a cross between Kevin Shattenkirk and Dan Girardi. It's like, I feel like I've seen that Rangers card before. Switch back there. Reed Duke for Vegas on the portraits. Next up, Draisaitl for the Oilers. Just a heads up, this is a little bit miscut on the side. It's just like it didn't get a clean cut. We had a couple of those in the case. But it's an OPG update, so at least it's not like a major card. Bennington for the Blues. On the canvas. Broberg for the Oilers on the Rook. What McDavid one? Or, like, from tonight? No, if it's from tonight, I have not. Award winners of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Retro on that front. Maple Ridge native Brad Hunt was in the last pack. We got a fluorescence here. And Mikhail Berdine for the Winnipeg Jets. And not the... All of our fluorescents so far have not been big names. He might actually tie for like the biggest name. I think it's like Zamula, and I forget who our other one was, to be honest. But I wish, the only thing I wish about these cards this year is that, like, they've got the red foiling up here. I wish they did that, like, consistently throughout it, but, yeah. Lawrence for Carolina on the OPG rookie. Again, it's still going to take a good Young Gun, and plus, because I'd rather have the Barkov Tricksters over the Berdine Fluorescents, if it were me. Mikey Anderson for the Kings on the rookie portraits, and Gavrikov for the Blue Jackets on the French variation. The Fluorescents, I don't know. I I liked last year's design a lot better, where it's like more foil and poppy. Like almost, you could almost do them like acetate kind of finish too would be nice. So, well, never mind. That's just the end of the box. For the Minnesota Wild, Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov. Dollar bill Kirill. Oh, that's that bumps off Romanov, so that's I'd say that's a good pull. Those are the top 2 young guns that you can possibly get right there. So, who had the Wild again? That was Boulay Martin. There you go. Congrats. I think you're probably now a little bit happy that you held off on not getting rid of the Habs. Mike Riley for the Senators on the canvas. That's one of the weirdest names I've seen on a canvas checklist, but I guess who else are you going to put on there from the Senators? The Canucks don't have a single canvas card in Series 2, by the way. Colasar for Vegas. Well, I mean, it's been a good break. We hit literally the top 2 young guns you could possibly hit. Marchment for the Panthers on the young guns. Like, honestly, the next 3 boxes could be kind of like average or meh, and it'd still be a good break. So, hopefully we get some bonus here. Prisky for the Panthers. I mean, like, when you open up, this is box 3 of each. It's a tie at 2-2. And, yeah. Joseph for the Penguins. Yeah, the fluorescence, like, if they did them kind of like the back, like, was the kind of like black stock, and then like the foil colors over top, that'd be really cool. Kemper for Arizona. I think that would look really, really clean. Larmy for the Penguins. Lawrence Retro for the Hurricanes. Pull a lot of him today. Definitely said his name a number of times. Soderstrom for the Yotes. I will say, the last look of the lure, at least the last preview that I saw, I'm glad they're going to less die cuts in it, and kind of, if they position that as like the prism of hockey, I think that'd be really good long term for Upper Deck and for collectors. Hagel for the Chicago Blackhawks on the rookie portraits. Well, again, like I said, like, this is just a few boxes in. This has been about as good of a break as you could get. Milosh for the San Jose Sharks. Some of the corners on the Young Guns and edges are a little bit on the rough, like, not rough, but like they're not gonna grade out at a 10 type of thing. They're kind of what you'd expect, I think. Dazzlers of Olofsson for the Sabres, and Young Gun Canvas of Sharon Govich for the Devils. So that's a nice little pack there. Yeah. Top to bottom, pretty happy with the box. Definitely a win for Series 2. And Braden Burke for the Yotes on the Young Guns. Well, for 2021, it's always a win for Series 2 in this box battle. Friday, it's 2021 Series 2 versus Series 1. So that'll be an interesting one. And Braden Point on the Pink Dazzlers for the Lightning. All right. Yep. I'd say it's pretty safe to say it's 2-2 between the two boxes. Which means that we will start off with another round of 2021. Saying 2020, 2021 is really annoying. annoying in a good way, but also a, like, it's a lot of words to say at once. Alright. This got re-stickered. I don't know, here you can kind of tell it got re-stickered. It was originally 919, now it is 328. Yeah, it got stickered on the outside too. Got doubled. Maybe this has double the hits in it, right? One can hope. Ty Smith. Alright. See what we can do there. I want to see a good Young Gun parallel in this box. That's what I want to see. Good Young Gun parallel, or, you know, just something nice. Bobby Ryan for the Senators on the award winners. Zagadulin for the Flames on the portraits, and Sveshnikov on the French variation for the Hurricanes. Glad to see Sveshnikov's market start to kind of get a little bit of a bump. Brome for the Red Wings. I think it's Brome. It's either Brom or Brome, but I think it's Brome. Pavelski for the Stars on the canvas. Yeah, there we go. Kivlenix for the Columbus Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. Next up, we got a clear cut coming. And it is Lehkonen for the Hurricanes on the clear cut. Again, if it was like a major clear cut player, be nice, but you know, like if it was a Crosby clear cut. Honestly, Nashville, you hit all of your Young Guns, I'm pretty sure. Not the biggest names, but you've hit some stuff, so these are stuck together. Angelo for the Penguins on the Young Guns. You hit Pitlick and Smith. So, I think like a couple other like inserts and stuff like that. I don't know if there's a Fabro or not in the OPG rookie stuff, but Carlson for the portraits for Chicago. Regula for the Chicago Blackhawks, because again, Chicago is just cranks out cards out of this stuff. It's just crazy. Tavares for the Leafs on Legends Row, a place that he'll be at some point. Yeah, Anaheim, you're looking for Hakanpää or Hakanpää. I forget exactly how to pronounce his name, but Krebs for the Golden Knights, because it's not right in front of me. But or like Max Jones canvas. But yeah, Anaheim's definitely one of the rougher teams. Again, like I'll go through and make sure everyone kind of got something at least. Larmy for the Penguins. Because the last thing I want is like shutouts, because that's the worst feeling. Delandria for the Stars. So. Harley for the Stars. But again, like, you never know. Sometimes some of the smaller teams can just like pop out of nowhere and be like good. So only ship the hits with hockey, unless it's otherwise noted. Base and stuff just gets dropped off at the store. Anders Lee for the Islanders to get given out to kids and stuff that come through the store. Just as a fun way to kind of give back. And but yeah, if you ever need like one or two base cards from a set, like just and you're in the break chat, just let me know. Vanacek for the Capitals. Sometimes like I'll include 1 or 2 extra. Like say you have like 4 cards and like 4 kind of like OPG inserts. I'll probably throw in like a 5th one and put it, because that way it'll fit in a 130 point top loader for sorting purposes. So Joseph Retro for the Penguins. But yeah, that's what happens with all the base. Again, there's a couple times where like some people be like, I missed out on 1 base for the complete set. Do you have it? And it's like, yep. Or I'll keep an eye out for it type of thing. All right. So second Young Gun checklist. So right now, both people will get 1. So no need to do a random, which is fine by me. I will always never be a fan of the Young Gun checklist counting as an actual Young Gun that you get. I will say that every single time we open up Series 1 and Series 2 until it changes. So I'll always say it when we open up Series 1 and Series 2. But Hedman on the award winners blue. Just because, like, I'd rather have, like, no matter how good the players are on the checklist, I would rather have just a Young Gun of a regular player, because they just value-wise tend to be better. Alexiev for the Capitals on the rookie portraits. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I like generally they're just kicking around, so yeah. Regula for the Hawks. So I got to drop off a couple boxes here, but there's probably, because I haven't dropped off any since they finally filled up. Like both boxes just filled up, so I got to drop them off. Ovechkin for the Capitals, and nice rookie Dazzlers of Byram. Nice rookie Dazzlers of Bowen Byram for the Avalanche. I don't. We'll put that in the individual pile. It's not like a big hit by any means. It's just a cool card. You know? I like it. Well, there we go. How about a nice little Tim Stützle Young Guns, too? It's funny how he comes with the checklist. If he always comes with the checklist, I wouldn't be complaining as much. But, you know, it's one of those things. Sorry, Mike, you gotta go. Actually, no, I think Ty's gotta go. I like the Day with the Cup flashback better. As much as the box fillers are nice hits, Stützle is just better. And last pack, ooh, we have something spicy coming up. Nice. Oh, actually really nice. For the LA Kings, I'm shocked they got this in there. Arthur Kaliev on the MVP top prospects to 250. Because his Young Gun isn't extended. So I am very shocked that they snuck that in there, because he didn't debut until after the checklist got like right before the checklist got posted. So that's a really good card. Like, just cool card. Yeah, like, again, I didn't think he was in this at all. So he has no other cards in this. I'm just going to make some room, because that's a cool enough card for me to put up on the stand here. I just knocked over the base tower here. Let's move. Dackard can move this way a little bit. Giroux can move a little bit more. Makar, you can move a little bit. Come on, there you go. Slide back. Kaprizov. I mean, Kaprizov's right now just the head of the break, so he can stay in the middle. And then grab one more stand. These cards are just so nice. We pulled the DiPietro one too. I love opening up MVP over the past like year and a bit, just because those cards have been so nice, and you get 2 of them per box, and MVP is affordable, and you can open it, you can find it, which is the other point for me that I like. So, but yeah, really good, like, solid box again. So that Kaliev honestly might not be like value-wise, might not be horrible because he doesn't have anything else rookie-wise. He's got his, I guess, artifacts, but that's really it. Like, that's probably the first printed rookie card of his that you could get. So, Series 2 is going to need a heck of a box here. Going to need a heck of a box from Series 2. Well, from 1920. Because that Kaliev is a tough pull. The Stutzla is, again, outside of a Makar, and I guess Suzuki's up there. I actually haven't checked Suzuki, but that is a really, really tough and nice pull. Those are about one per case, by the way, on the top prospects there, or the MVP prospects, which is, again, normal. All right, here we go. So yeah, so far, really, really good break. It looks like we might not have a random to do, but depends on this. Ferraro for the Sharks on the blue. But yeah, just good mix, good cards coming out everywhere. Hayden for the Yotes. I mean, we've hit the 3 top young guns that you could ask for. I mean, Kako's good, Romanov's good, so Pettersson on the canvas for the Canucks. Costin for the Blues on the young guns. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if what they do with Zegras and Drysdale, Marino for the Penguins on the portraits. Like, if they sneak them into extended or if they hold them over for next year. Because it looked like on the extended, sell sheet. This is a backwards checklist. Okay, this is a base pack. So there's might be, hang on, I gotta pull up the variation checklist here. All right, what numbers? Not one, not one, not one, not one. 3, nope, nope, nope. All right, that is a base pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we don't have a pack that gets 2 hits, I'll throw in an overtime pack as a random. That's weird. Subban for the Devils. I'm just going to go back through the base here quickly and make sure. Because that sometimes means that we have a base variation as well. 350. Hands up. Nope. 257. Nope. Mike Smith isn't one. Kadri isn't one. Stamkos is in his white uniform. We've pulled him before. Kachuk is in his red uniform. Marner isn't one. Tavares is horizontal. Nope, no base variations yet. So just keep an eye out for them. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Backwards base card. None of these are. Anders Lee for the Islanders on the canvas. None of those are players that are variations. No, that's horizontal. Sandine for the Leafs on the rookie portraits. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Always love seeing those. Gardner for the Stars on the Young Guns. So maybe we just have something big coming, like a patch or whatnot. But no, we have a fluorescence though. A Frederick for the Bruins. Frederick for the Bruins on the fluorescence. It's not bad. And this design compared to, I haven't seen a gold yet in person, but like just this fluorescence design just crushes. Where's the Zamula? I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Like, just no comparison between the two. This one is such a much nicer looking card. So, Besser isn't. I really like think that's a one card that they could have done a little bit more work on in the set. Farabee for the Flyers. But Duchesne's not. Giovanni Smith for the Red Wings on the Young Guns. Yeah, it does, and that's a product that I'm excited for as well. Eric Carlson isn't one. No, he's not one. Sabrin on the retro for the Senators. So I'm just going to have to take this box a little bit more slowly just to make sure I don't miss out on any possible variations. Engvall for the Leafs. Because normally when you have a base pack, it's either A, it's just a mess up, or B, it's there's a base variation hidden somewhere in the box type of thing. So honestly, I don't know how long it'll be delayed. Burns for the Sharks. I don't think it'll be as bad as like Platinum or Allure in terms of like total delay, but anything like Boca's for the Devils there. Anything that kind of requires like different printing, for example, is going to take a while. And anything that involves autographs is just going to take a lot longer. Cody Glass for Vegas on the portraits. Nazem Kadri on the retro for the Avalanche. No base variations though. Hit some of the players, but not the right cards. Hayden for the Yotes. So like solid player, but I think this is going to be a lead for 2020-2021 here. Barring a very good comeback. Well, that's actually solid. Primo Young Gun Canvas. So I think we're just probably going to be missing like a jersey card, essentially, is normally what that comes down to. But it looks like if we don't make it up in the other boxes, I'll throw in an overtime pack just to random off at the end of the break. So Fox for the Rangers. It's a clear cut. So that's why he's still up there. It's clear cut. Luosterainen for the Hurricanes. Yeah, none of these are variations. And last pack. So it looks like we're going to have to make up that. But Koivula for the Islanders. So, I think it's, yeah, I got a 19 here. There's a 1920 Wave 3. I'll random that at the end of the break if we don't double up on a hit in the next box. But yeah, or the next two boxes. But that's kind of not always fun. But yeah, it's a clear cut. Like so far, I mean, we're 4 boxes in of each, and it's like that was by far our worst box. Like it's really not close, so we'll go back to 2021 here because let them give the chance to kind of put the stranglehold on. I think it's 3-2 now. Yeah, 3-2 now because the first box was a tie. That was very clearly a Senators win. They probably, in my opinion, had the 2 best cards. Never mind everything else. Just Kaliev and the Stützle are better than pretty much everything that we've pulled out of that series, the 1920 box. So empty. I gotta take my box recycling out soon. Here we go. All right, again, I want to see a nice Young Gun variation. It's Just simple. Chatfield for the Canucks. Johansson for the Sabres. I actually had a box like that in 1819, and like it was missing like clearly what's one of the special hits, because I watched and opened a lot of that, so I kind of knew how the boxes worked, and I hit everything but that, and they did a really good make good. So McKinnon for the Avalanche. So actually I haven't heard anything on our artifacts box that was missing hits. That should have heard back by now about that. Weber for the Habs. As long as I didn't like butcher the email address or something, but I'm pretty sure I sent it correctly. Bowers for the Avs. Yeah, like, again, in a massively produced product, like, there's going to be some errors here and there. Like, you got to allow for some variance. So, Soderstrom for the Yotes on the retro. Like, you know, if you open up 100 boxes and, like, 3 or 4 are missing a single card like that, like, it's not, at the end of the day, that's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Regula for Chicago. So, it's one of those just like, you know, it happens. Mikola for the Blues. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything here. Mainly the French variation. Feels like we normally get it by now, so maybe we'll have a Young Guns French coming up, but maybe also the French variation just in this next pack. We will find out. Canvas of Dougie for the Hurricanes. Levy for the Canucks. Come on, something special out of this box. Award winners of Hedman for the Lightning. The retro won that. And last pack of the first side. So only one Young Gun on that side. Or, I guess, 2. There's Hackenpah for the Ducks on the Young Guns. Knew he was in here somewheres. Stacked a little bit better there. Love how Stützle's just kind of hiding in the background. He's just chilling, saying hi. Got the light shining on him. Alexiev for the Capitals. On the rookie. Here's another Young Gun. This might be a variation. Kravtsov for the Rangers. And, well, there's a French variation of Miloš for the Sharks. And not the biggest name on the variation, but hey. It's a variation. There we go. The Sharks are just like, you just get quantity with them in Series 2 this year. And like, that's not the worst. Well, there you go, Alan, or All in Black. Nice little Sorokin Young Guns for you. Not some sort of fancy variation, but that's who you were looking for. So I'd say you're pretty happy with that trade now. Yeah, the Sharks have 5 in Series 2. Nizov, Miloš, Leonard. Who else? God, I forget them all. But yeah, they have 5. Chicago has 6, which is just crazy. Victor Hedman on the canvas, wielding his trophies for the Lightning. Mikola for the Blues. The Blues have 2, right? Mikolo and Poganski. Yeah. They have 2. We got clear cut card coming up, and I think for the Habs, Mate on the clear cut. Is that the second Habs clear cut base? I'm not sure. Got a blue rookie coming up here, and it is Marchment for the Panthers. Because, like, in our first case of Series 2, we hit 2 Ottawa clear cuts, I want to say. So, it'd be kind of interesting if that's, like, the theme where you get 2 of 1. Zamula for the Flyers on the rookie portraits. 2 packs to go here. So, solid box. Now the young guns come pour in. De Rosier for the Panthers on the young guns. That's one of the names that I am not familiar with. First was Lehkonen. Okay, perfect. My memory isn't that bad, at least. Palmieri for the Devils. Wonder if he stays on the Devils at the trade deadline. And Scheifele for the Jets on the Dazzlers. 2 packs to go here. Barabanov for the Leafs on the Young Guns. And last pack. So solid box. It's beatable, but it's solid. Zagadulin, red rookie for the Flames. So 1 per every or 2 per case on those. So we're due for 1. All right, let's put you there. All right, Series 2 time. Let's see if it can atone for the last box, because the last box was a bit of a dud. So let's see. What do we want to see here? Suzuki, I guess. Suzuki, Doc, one of the 2. I mean, both would be ideal, but one of the 2 would be nice. I know Wallstrom would be solid as well. Clan, you got his Young Gun canvas. And then, yeah, his Young Gun canvas and obviously all the, like, OPG and portrait rookie stuff. So, I mean, technically his blank back OPG retro rookies in it. So, but those are literally impossible to pull. Not literally, but, like, we've opened up how many cases of Series 2 and have only hit, I think we hit Flurry, and that was it. So, and we've opened up a lot of it. Zuccarello for the Wild. So, we haven't put Fanimation yet, by the way. That's something that I would always love to see. Program of Excellence for the LA Kings of Cale Clegg. I think he's still with the Kings. It'll go to his current team. If he's not with the Kings, I'll double check it, but I'm like 99% sure he didn't get traded overnight, so that one goes to LA. Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets on the rookie portraits. Look at this stack of inserts. Just massive. So good start to the box, though. Trevor Moore for the Leafs on the Young Guns. There's no base variations in there either. Jersey card coming up here. I think it's for the Flyers. Philip Myers for the Philadelphia Flyers on the rookie materials. Slide them in there. Next up, Heinola for the Jets. Oh, blank backs are one of the like coolest cards out there. Whenever I see someone just like, whenever someone asks me like what I'd value them in, it's like honestly like if I actually like diehard collected a player, they would be one of the like most sought after cards I'd have. Cody Glass for Vegas, because like their print runs gotta be under 10. Like, just in terms of the quantity that you actually see and, like, how many people actually miss them, too, right? Farabee for the Flyers. That's a solid young gun. That's a solid one for the Flyers. He'll get the sleeve treatment, I think. Okay, we're still good. Just gotta watch my fingers a little bit just because I nicked it with the top loader. So, Carey Price for the Habs on the canvas. But yeah, blank backs are like one of those like super cool cards that a lot of people don't really think about when collecting, but in my opinion, they deserve to be up there with like some of the harder to chase cards. Bergman for the Sharks. So it's weird sometimes, like just how much people favor like the dedicated sets, but yeah. Oh yeah, like even like you can go, a player could legitimately have been in the league for a while and you won't see a blank back of them. Ferraro for the Sharks. And like that's both good. Oh, okay, this is okay, so we made up our missing hit here because we have a patch, so overtime pack goes away, and we also got a young gun. So this is where the missing hit was. Pearson for the Oilers, and well, I think you'll be happy with that Islanders trade. Rookie materials patch of Noah Dobson for the Islanders. You know, it's quantity versus quantity here. And that is a wicked pull. Congrats. I'm guessing that's straight to the PC there. So, and like honestly, you both did well on the trade. I think that bumps up Dackard. Like, value-wise, Islanders are winning, but quantity-wise, like it's like you probably will get there through like just dollars and cents. So, Bergman for the Sharks. I knew we had something funky coming just with that base pack. They normally like, it's normally made up in a box. So, Bunneman for the Flyers. So now we know where that missing hit was. It was in this box. And I think that just cements the win actually for Series 2. Fowler for the Ducks on the canvas. Because, like, that and the Farabee, I think I'd take that over the Lucianum for the Hurricanes. I think I'd take that over the Sorokin and everything else that we pulled in that box. So, but yeah, like both of you have done pretty well. Pitlick for the Predators. Obviously, like it'd be nice to hit one big Chicago card to even things up, but I think we have rookie shooting stars, another Easter egg. Victor Olofsson for the Sabres. Nice little Easter egg hit for the Sabres. That's a team that we haven't said a lot of today. So, yeah, it's always nice when someone hits for their PC team. That is definitely, you know, one of my favorite things when breaking cards and stuff like that is seeing someone get their PC team and hit with them. So, Pavelski for the Stars. Breaks, or like the rookie materials or the shooting stars. Which one? Grunstrom for the Kings. Shooting stars, they're about one per case, I would say, is what they kind of feel like. Maybe one in every 1.5 cases, but they felt like one per case. Point for Tampa. They're definitely tougher pulls, but again, value-wise, not the highest. Ferraro for the Sharks. I actually missed at the local shows here. There is a guy that would do the shooting star sets and stuff, so I'd always just give all my stuff to him. You're tacking for the Sharks. And last pack. So I think it is it's a tie ball game heading into the last box here. Gustafsson for the Jets. Even without, like, no, Farabee's actually a pretty big young gun. Like, he's solid, so I think we're tied up because the rookie materials patches are insanely tough to pull. So 1920 has a chance to make a statement here. I mean, we haven't hit a Doc, we haven't hit a Suzuki, so there are some good Young Guns left on the table for it. You know, they wasted one of their bad boxes against a good box for 2021. All right. So there's a chance. There is a chance. All right, here we go. Final box. Let's see. Again, I'd love to see a Young Guns exclusives. That's obviously asking for a lot at this point, but Zuccarello for the Wild. Given everything that we've pulled, it's been a pretty crazy break. Like, I'd love to see a good, like, Young Guns exclusives, but again, you'd always want to see those. Kubalik for Chicago. Kempe for LA on the portrait. All right. Or like one of the retro variations would be really cool. Sorella for the Panthers. Oh, I forgot the break that we did. Group Break 100. We had a chance at the Sorella Gambit to hit him on 3 different teams as a rookie in a single break. Farabee for the Flyers on the rookie portraits, because I think he's different in Series 2, OPG Platinum, and Stature. I think he's different in those 3. Red rookie of Morgan Frost. These were 1 per case, more or less, in 1920. So a little bit rare to hit. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Canvas of Subban for the Devils. Dobson for the Islanders. Yeah, tomorrow night, if you're wondering what we're up to tomorrow night, it'll be a Mosaic and Prism football mix, which will be a lot of fun. Lindgren for the Rangers. I'm looking forward to that break, and especially Prism. Prism's crazy. So, well, that's also a good hit. Nice little rookie materials of Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. There we go, Vancouver hidden. They've been kind of quiet, so it's nice to see. It's nice to see the quiet teams hit. I think I got 100 points right beside me. There we go. It's not good enough to replace anything on the board, but it is still just a good pull. As it won't go into the properly sized top loader for it. All right. Well, I'll get it down after the break. I just don't want to slice up my hands any more than what I already have. So next up, Fleury for the Habs. Let's see again, let's see a good Young Gun here. Young Gun parallel. Dackard for the Senators. That's all I'm after. Yeah, it's so weird. That's definitely a 100 point top loader, and it's just not sliding down. So, Lilia Retro for the Blue Jackets. I wouldn't say no to a Fanimation. I'd love to see a Fanimation. It's just my expectations for hitting a Fanimation are low. Brisebois for the Canucks. Canucks are coming alive. They're kind of quiet this break, it feels like. You know? Kind of quiet. Crosby canvas for the Penguins. I mean, if you're going to hit a canvas, Crosby's probably the one that you want to hit. Mikheyev for the Leafs. I mean, right now, the Kaprizov's still the top hit of the break. But Frederick for the Bruins, that could change. The coolest hit, in my opinion, is definitely the I mean, I love the Kaliev. Like, just from a coolness perspective and design-wise. Boquist for Chicago on the retro. The Day with the Cup flashback is rare. Obviously, the rookie material patch is super rare. I had fluff on the back. Well, there's Suzuki for the Habs. So Habs did well. You know, they you can never complain about getting a Suzuki Young Gun or Romanov Young Gun. So there you go. That one's in there. Yep. Good break, good stuff. Hannafin for the Flames. This pile is a little bit unnervy. I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit. It's at that point where it's a little bit too high for my liking. Clifton for the Bruins. Pulled his clear cut on last Friday. Nope. I thought I saw something special, but I did not. Boquist for the Devils on the rookie portraits. And last hit. So, solid box 10 on Nick Hague for Vegas. Honestly, from 6 boxes of Series 2, a high gloss of rookie materials patch, Makar, Suzuki. We hit like the Merzlikins crop, Farabee, Quinn Hughes, jersey, like really, really good stuff. So, honestly, it's gonna be a close finish here. So, will 2020-21 be able to beat this? I'm just tucking the base cards. I gotta find a place for them. There we go. All my boxes are full. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. I would say, I mean, it's gonna take a top young gun, and like it's gonna take one of the top young guns, really, and like a laugh or one of as we just KO Makar. So only thing with the stands is that they are in range of the box. So that's why all the cards on the stands are top loaded, because I'm prone to hitting them. Clear cut Ty Smith, that would be nice. All right, Makar, you are coming back alive. You're back from your injury here. There we go. He's back from his injury. Got a little bit of a concussion, but he's back. All right, here we go. Final box. Good luck, everyone. Let's see something crazy. Zamula for the Flyers on the retro. Let's see something crazy. Gage Quinney for the Golden Knights on the Young Guns. Clear cut Ty Smith. I mean, I wouldn't say no to clear cut Ty Smith. That would be fairly close between the two then. So, DiPietro on the rookie portraits for Vancouver. Hedman for Tampa Bay on the award winners update. Hurdle for the Sharks on the canvas. Soderstrom for the Yotes. I still won't forget Hurdle's, just that 4-goal game going between the legs. That's just nuts. As a rookie, too. Broberg for the Oilers on the retro. Just ending Martin Biron, who is, by the way, one of my favorite analysts out there is Martin Biron, but like just ended his career. Well, this is sorry, I just had to deal with the spam account in Twitch. Sharon Govich for the Devils, so not Ty Smith, But solid player, just not as popular. Sharangovich was with... I felt like he was with Kaprizov. Geeky for the Hurricanes. Is that 3? I think that's 2 in a canvas, I think, right? Or is that 3 total? I'll have to check. Zamula for the Flyers. But yeah, I know we've pulled him lots, so. Rantanen for the Avalanche. I love the flaps. But yeah, it'll be an interesting finish here. Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Yeah, both Minnesota and Montreal did well too, which is nice to see. Coughlin for Vegas on the blue OPG. I haven't missed the French variation, have I? Oh, that pack just did not want to peel. There we go. Peyton Krebs for Vegas. Vegas is coming on strong here. A little bit late. But better late than never. Smith? Yeah. I think so. Nijov for the Sharks. I forget where from. Yeah, I mean, obviously getting a Smith would be really nice. I think we pulled Smith in with Sharangovich once. Rene for Nashville and Tavares on the Dazzlers for Toronto. Coughlin, yeah. Coughlin is from Nanaimo, I'm pretty sure. Legason on the Young Guns for the Oilers. Oh, it is definitely summertime here. We'll find out. Coughlin. No, Duncan. It's from Duncan. At least that's what's listed. No French variation yet. Kiviranta for the Stars. Ottinger for the Stars. And, well, there's our French variation. Kudobin for the Stars. Dang, I was hoping for a Young Gun French variation. Yeah, Duncan's on the island. Ooh, we have a pink... We have a pink fluorescence. I'm going to save that because if that's a top hit, let's end on that. Because that's going to be a numbered fluorescence. So, and I think pink can get quite... Well, there's Hoglander for the Canucks. So this is really interesting. This is going to be a battle to the bitter end between these two. Did we get Hoglander in the first box? No. So, bit of a different crop here, but... Alright. 3 packs and the fluorescence to go. It's pink, it's shiny, it's right in my face there. Ooh, for the Islanders, retro canvas of Ken Morrow. So we hit a retro canvas in both Series 1 and Series 2. There you go. Again, PC team hitting big there. That's always what you love to see. Honestly, there's been a lot of really nice cards from the break. Like top to bottom, it's been really good. Jordan Gross for the Yotes. I mean, depending on what that final one is. Ooh, do we have a clear-cut Young Guns? No. We do, in the close. Legason for the Oilers. This is, the printing on these is very off. It looks better on camera than in person, but in person it's very desaturated. But hey, clear-cut Young Gun in the close. So it's going to come down to that fluorescence. Because, I mean, Legason's not the biggest name. So it's going to come down to the fluorescence. Right now it's pretty much a tie, I would say. So it is pink and it is shiny. Let's see. Let's go from the top. Let's slow roll it. It's got some chipping up top. Well, to 5 for the Vegas Golden Knights Peyton Krebs pink fluorescence. I think 2020-21 won. So that is a heck of a hit. I honestly like, in terms of coolness, that is the hit of the break. Out of 5 from this stuff is just nuts. That was just crazy, crazy box. So final score, but yeah, there is, just as a note, there is some chipping up top. That is very common on these. But yeah, like top to bottom, you couldn't really ask for much more outside of maybe like getting a Doc Young gun, that's really about it, to be honest. There's a couple others that you'd rather hit, but like from 6 boxes of both, that's pretty crazy. Also, we don't have a random to do, so because we pulled one of each, we pulled one checklist, so both of you will get one. Just there's no point in randoming them off when you can both get one. So yeah, anyways, we'll be back live tomorrow for some football. We have a case of 2020-2021 Series 2 Hobby on Thursday, and then 2020-2021 Series 1 Hobby versus 2020-2021 Series 2 Hobby on Friday. That is a mouthful, but anyways, thank you all for coming out. Glad you had fun, and for Lazarus, thanks again. Congrats to everyone who hit. It was a wicked break, like really top to bottom. You couldn't ask for really 6 better boxes of each product. So anyways, thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.